Hey guys, this is Sandra with Willow 57. Thanks for joining me. Today I am junk journaling the birth of my grandson from back in March. This is the ephemera that I'm going to be using for that. I got lots of pictures. I'm picking a page. Just a reminder that I have journals that are similar to this for sale in my Etsy shop, Willow 57 by Sandra Robinson. So if you need a journal to junk journal your memories in, hit me up. Glad to help you with that. All proceeds right now are going toward my mission trip to Subicu, Arizona on the first week in August with All Inca Door of Hope out of Paris, Texas. So that's a bonus. Buy a journal and give it to missions at the same time. These dots were from whenever we went into the hospital. They check you for fever because of COVID, and then they put a dot on you so that when you're walking through the hospital, people know that you've been checked. This is a pamphlet from the hospital, and I didn't want all the words showing, so I got out some scrapbooking paper. I'm going to use it as a kind of a photo album, but I need to cover up some of the words. I want the name of the hospital and the picture of the hospital, but just not all the information about it. I didn't need it all showing. So this is me just covering it up with some polka dot blue paper, because he's a boy, obviously. That's all my pictures. Lots of pictures to find places for. We got a little man. Covering it up with the inside, more polka dot paper, and that is me, just recreasing the pamphlet. The centerpiece there, I was going to glue it straight down to the page, is what I thought, or make a pocket out of it or something, but I ended up not doing that. But that's fine. The little pieces that covered. So then I repositioned that birth announcement there. Just trying to find a place for that, where I want it, what picture I want with it. I'll highlight his, because there's several that day that was born. I left them on there because just so he'll know who was in the hospital with him. I think it was all girls except for him. I ended up using the maternity picture because her dress matches the dots from the hospital perfectly. And because they're stunning. My son and his wife. Beautiful. Just trying to figure out a layout for the pictures. End up making frames out of the blue paper here in the little polka dot pictures around the pictures, just so they stand out a little better. I cut some of that out so you don't have to watch me do all of it, but that's what I did there. And then I end up gluing the pictures to the frames, obviously, and then gluing the pictures down where I want them. Sorry I'm out of frame. I just get caught up in creating and forget that I'm filming. Around the corners, do that on all of those. Riker is, I call him my Buffalo Boy. And you'll see in a minute I pull out some Buffalo stuff. The reason being is because he was born on National Women's Day. And I just believe that he's going to be a champion of women. I'm declaring that prophetically over him, that he's going to grow up and be a champion of women and children. In Buffalo, they surround their young when there's a predator. So I think that's really powerful. So he's my Buffalo Boy. We also call him our Great Bambino because he was born on the same day that Babe Ruth signed with the New York Yankees many, many years ago, obviously. March the 8th that he signed. We're a big baseball family here. I'm just trying to use some of the artwork of the buffalo I got out of a book. That's a poem. That white paper there is a poem about buffalo. And I'm just trying to figure out how I want to put it. I got this, the next page is a pocket page, so I use that. I end up going with that. That's kind of where I go. That buffalo I end up making into journaling space. This is me just using that artwork to cover up the white there, that starch white. I use lined paper on the back of that buffalo there for journaling space. And my camera kept cutting out on me, so here in a minute it may jump ahead, you know, to where there's things missing that I didn't realize my camera had stopped working. So if there's glitches in it, that's why. Smoothing out the paper there, stapling the side of the pocket. That's a poem, like I said, about buffalo, and so I'm just wanting to put a picture there. Do that. I think around the corners. And I don't think I have it on film, but I also go through and ink everything up to kind of get rid of that starch white, kind of bring it in. And I added the picture on the front there of the pocket that wasn't on camera. This is kind of the end of it. That's what they end up doing. And there he is, Riker Scott, March 8th. Thank you for watching.